Hello there, magical beings and curious minds. Welcome to our exploration of the mystical world of white magic. Let's start our journey by stepping back into the mists of time. White magic, a practice steeped in history, has been casting a benevolent spell over humanity for centuries. Its roots are deeply embedded in early religious practices and the worship of fertility deities. This ancient art form, known for its selfless qualities, has always aimed to do good, to heal, and to bless. As we traverse through history, we begin to see the emergence of natural magic in intellectual circles around the late 15th century. Influential figures like Marsilio Ficino began to advocate for the existence of spiritual beings, further enriching the tapestry of white magic. Now, I know what you might be wondering. How does white magic differ from black magic? Well, it's all about the intent. White magic is the benevolent counterpart to black magic, with practitioners focusing on selfless acts, spiritual enlightenment, and harmony with nature. It's about using magical powers for the greater good, rather than for personal gain or to cause harm. In today's modern world, white magic continues to thrive, encompassing practices like divination, healing, and connecting with nature's spirits. It often resonates with feminine concepts and Mother Earth, serving as a reminder of our deep-seated connection with the natural world. So, are you ready to delve deeper into this enchanting world and explore the many facets of white magic with us? If you're as excited as we are to delve deeper into the fascinating world of white magic, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your fellow magic enthusiasts. Let's travel back in time to the early origins of white magic. This journey takes us to a time when the lines between the natural and supernatural were blurred, and magic was seen as a part of daily life, not an obscure practice. The roots of white magic can be traced back to early religious practices. Our ancestors, regardless of their geographical location, all shared a common belief in the supernatural. They worshipped fertility deities, calling upon these divine entities to bless their lands, their livestock, and their families with abundance. These rituals, aimed at invoking the benevolence of higher powers, formed the bedrock of what we now know as white magic. These early practices were inherently selfless, focusing on the collective good over individual gain. This selflessness is a key characteristic that differentiates white magic from its darker counterpart. While black magic is often associated with selfish intent and harm, white magic is seen as its benevolent counterpart, aiming to do good and achieve spiritual enlightenment. As societies evolved, so did the practice of white magic. The worship of fertility deities gradually gave way to the practice of natural magic in the late 15th century, gaining popularity in intellectual circles. Figures such as Marsilio Ficino became proponents of this practice, advocating for the existence of spiritual beings and the harnessing of their powers for good. This shift marked a significant evolution in the understanding and practice of white magic. It was no longer just about invoking the powers of the divine, but also about understanding the spiritual beings that inhabit our world and learning how to interact with them. Modern white magic owes much to these early practices. Today, it encompasses practices such as divination, healing, and connecting with nature spirits. It's often associated with feminine concepts and Mother Earth, reflecting its roots in fertility worship and the nurturing aspect of white magic. From these humble beginnings, white magic has evolved into a complex and intriguing practice. The journey of white magic is a testament to the enduring human fascination with the supernatural and our ceaseless quest for understanding and harmony with the universe around us. Fast forward to the Renaissance period, a time of intellectual enlightenment and the rise of natural magic. The late 15th century was a pivotal era for the evolution of white magic. This age of discovery and humanism saw a cultural shift, and natural magic began to gain popularity, especially among intellectual circles. The Renaissance period was a fertile ground for the exploration of the natural world and the mystical forces within it. It was a time where science, philosophy, and the mystical arts interconnected. The focus was not on using magic for personal gain, but rather to harness the forces of nature for the betterment of all. This period saw the birth of natural magic, a branch of white magic that was in harmony with the natural world. One of the key figures of this period was Marsilio Ficino, a philosopher, astrologer, and musician. Ficino was known for his belief in the existence of spiritual beings and was a proponent of white magic. He advocated for a form of magic that was in sync with nature and the divine. Ficino's work and teachings played a crucial role in shaping the understanding and practice of white magic during the Renaissance. Ficino and his contemporaries believed that humans could draw upon the energies of the celestial bodies, the elements, and the natural world to bring about healing and spiritual enlightenment. This belief formed the basis of natural magic, a practice that sought to understand and harness these mystical forces for benevolent purposes. The Renaissance period was a time of great change and growth for white magic. It marked the shift from a focus on personal gain and manipulation to a more altruistic approach. This shift paved the way for the development of modern practices of white magic, which we will delve into in the next scene. This period marked a significant shift in the perception and practice of white magic. Now, let's bring it back to the present and explore the modern practices of white magic. White magic, in its contemporary form, has evolved and broadened, encompassing an array of practices that are as diverse as the practitioners themselves. It's no longer confined to the realm of the supernatural, but has intertwined with our daily lives, offering a space for self-discovery, personal growth, and spiritual enlightenment. One of the key practices in modern white magic is divination. Divination is the art of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown through supernatural means. It's a practice that helps us navigate through life's uncertainties, offering guidance and insight into our personal and professional paths. Another central aspect of white magic is healing. This could be physical healing, emotional healing, or spiritual healing. Practitioners often use herbs, crystals, and various forms of energy work to facilitate healing processes. This practice is about aligning with the natural rhythms of the universe to promote well-being and harmony. Connecting with nature spirits is also a significant part of white magic. This practice is about fostering a deep, meaningful relationship with the natural world, acknowledging the spiritual essence that permeates all things. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all life and seeking to live in harmony with nature. Modern white magic is often associated with feminine concepts and Mother Earth. This connection is not about gender, but about embracing the nurturing, receptive, and intuitive aspects of the universe. It's about honoring the cyclical nature of life, the ebb and flow of energy, and the transformative power of growth and change. These practices are not about wielding power over others or manipulating the world to our whims. Instead, they are about personal empowerment, spiritual growth, and aligning with the highest good for all involved. It's about finding the magic within ourselves and using it to create a positive impact in our lives and the world around us. Today, white magic continues to be a beacon of hope and healing for many around the world. As we conclude our magical journey, let's summarize the key points we've learned about white magic. This mystical practice, steeped in history and spiritual significance, has been shaping the world for centuries in ways both subtle and profound. White magic's origins reach far back into the annals of time, rooted in early religious practices and the worship of fertility deities. These ancient rituals laid the groundwork for what would become a benevolent force focused on selfless acts and the betterment of others. Fast forward to the late 15th century, and we find ourselves in the throes of the Renaissance. This period saw a resurgence in the popularity of natural magic, with intellectual circles embracing the existence of spiritual beings. Proponents like Marsilio Ficino brought the practice into the limelight, fostering a newfound respect and understanding for the ethereal. In today's world, white magic has evolved to encompass a variety of practices. From divination to healing, modern white magic continues to be a force of benevolence. It's about fostering connections with nature spirits, tapping into feminine concepts, and honoring Mother Earth. It is a far cry from its counterpart, black magic, which is often associated with harm and malevolence. White magic serves as a reminder that the supernatural isn't always something to fear. Instead, it can be a tool for good, a means to spiritual enlightenment, and a way to foster positive change. It's a practice that empowers its practitioners to do good, to heal, and to bless. So whether you're a seasoned practitioner or a curious newcomer, remember that the essence of white magic is about harnessing spiritual power for selfless purposes. It's about creating harmony, spreading love, and fostering growth. Thank you for joining us on this enchanting adventure into the world of white magic. Remember, the magic is within you. Until next time, stay magical.